How many have for Mr. Matthew Gorman, everyone, coming to the stage? Yes, indeed.
How's everyone doing tonight? Good. Me, not so much. I had to deal with the passing of my cat recently. I mean, it was a relief in some ways because he was very, very, very sick. And by sick, I mean gay. I saw all the signs. I'd be hanging out with my friends watching a movie. Fun. I'd be by myself playing video games. And my cat would just come over and he's all effeminate, all meow, meow. Perfect. So, I know, right? So, he'd hop up on my lap, which is like, you're kind of pushing it, buddy. And then he'd start making these purring noises and clawing, and I thought I saw him reach for my crotch, and I'm like, okay. So, male cats, me, that's just stop. So we have a female dog now, which she's a sweetheart, which reminds me I'm out of peanut butter. In case you guys didn't realize, I'm growing my beard out recently. But I'm keeping the mustache just trimmed, just unnecessarily thin, as far as my friends keep reminding me. They're like, dude, that's really you look like a perv. So I pulled down I adjusted the rearview mirror in my van, and I'm like, no, it looks fine to me. He goes, no, really, that's not a mustache, that's a molest stash. I like to think I'm giving those kids a fighting chance. So, there's cops in my family, I have friends who are cops, but one thing I didn't realize that there's so many, you don't realize how many people are cops until you start dating. Then all of their dads are cops. And I don't mean like they're very investigatory, looking through her shit. No, they're all badge-wearing cops, damn near every single one of my ex's fathers. And I used to wonder, like, when I dropped them off home at night, if he's gonna be standing out there, with a dog. I don't mean like the family German Shepherd. If he's standing there with an actual freaking, like, balls-out police dog, just waiting for her to come in. Go in there, Ranger, come on, smell. Where's she been? Where's she been? You know what? Matter of fact, Sandy, take off the panties. They're going to the lab. Who is he? We'll find out. So I'm single, surprisingly. I just turned 29, and I tried to date 29-year-olds, which is ideal because there's 20 of those little fuckers. But, no. What I really want is to find a nice, older, wealthier woman, settle down, and spend the rest of her life together. I mean, I grew up in an Irish Catholic family, so I'm white, my parents are white. I love girls of all backgrounds and everything, all of them, but like a stereotypical white dude, I tend to only stick with other Asian women. I mean, that's one thing that really, really is tricky because I have friends who are just attracted to any Spanish female that they see, just on TV. They could be like 300 pounds pushing a baby stroller. And oh my God, dude, she's hot. Dude. But you say one Asian girl is pretty, oh, you got some kind of... I want to get a TSA uniform and just go to the airport and just make sure there's a bunch of women in a row putting their shoes into the baskets. And I want to just walk down the aisle and just pass every single one of them, just go, But obviously I'm not some sicko who has a thing for women's feet and steals their shoes or anything. I take their hair. I eventually found this out in the paper the other day. Lance Armstrong, who won all these Tour de France championships and everything, actually had them all stripped from him. Now, he seems okay with me. He seems like a world-class athlete, up to the point where he lies to the public, and all of his awards are, you know, just moot. Which just makes me think, can you believe the ball on this guy? But thank you so much, everyone. That's my time, people.